It's an outdoor wedding. You have decided and you want to have your wedding out in Mother Nature. Good choice. Listen, I got a few tips and tricks I like to share with you to make this the best outdoor wedding you've ever seen. Hey, I'm Adrienne with Lux and Logic Event Design. Subscribe to our channel and get the latest on event design and event planning. We got all the tea. So here is a tip for your outdoor wedding. Make a plan B. What if it rains? Girl, what you gonna do? One of the best things you can do for your plan B is to have a venue that has both an indoor and outdoor space you can have your wedding. So in the event that a rain cloud forms, you can make your plans to have your event on the inside of the venue instead of outside. Another solution for if it decides to rain on your big day is to have a tent, or maybe two, depending on how big your wedding is. You'll want to make sure you have somewhere for you and your guests to go if the storm clouds decide they want to pour a little rain. Here's a tip for the ladies that like to wear heels. Make sure your guests know they're going to be attending an outdoor wedding. High heels don't tend to do as well in the grass. You might sink in. So your guests might opt to wear wedges instead. Also, your guests need to dress for the weather. If it's going to be a humid day, they don't need to wear a sweater. And if it's going to be a cold day, they don't need to wear shorts. Make sure they know y'all are getting married outside. So it's an outdoor wedding. You know what that means. There are going to be some bugs involved. You want to make sure you provide bug spray for your guests, or at least tell them to bring some of their own. Another option to keep the bugs away are citronella candles. You want to make sure you got a few of those around to help keep those bugs away. Another thing to consider if you're having an outdoor wedding, when's the best time to have it? Well, it definitely won't be when the sun's the highest and your guests will be sweating in those chairs. If you're gonna have your wedding during some of the hotter months where you live, make sure you got a little SPF on hand. That'll help your guests out a lot. And for all our ladies planning an outdoor wedding in the summertime, make sure your cake has fondant and not regular icing. If your cake has regular icing, you might have a meltdown show when it's time to cut. So think about this when you're planning your outdoor wedding. If you like to save a little on the budget, ask one of your friends if you can have your wedding in their backyard. So let's just say you do decide one of your friends has the most beautiful backyard and they agree that you can use it for the big day. Here are a couple things you might want to consider. You may want to be proactive with this. Inform all the neighbors there's gonna be a wedding celebration on XYZ date, so they'll know it might be a little bit more noise than usual and they won't call nobody on y'all.